Good evening, everybody. Welcome along to another stream. It is Thursday night, and we are back for another card boxing stream. Starting a little bit later than normal. Had a few other things to do. Also packing, getting ready for Washington DC tomorrow. So that is on the horizon. But otherwise, yeah, tonight we're going to be back again for some more anagramming action. Hopefully you guys are up for getting involved with it tonight. So we're going to be doing another marathon. This is marathon number 5, and we will start right now, I guess. Yeah, sorry for the if you were watching maybe like 5 minutes ago, slight issue with my camera. I didn't realize it actually wasn't working, but I've now fixed, so it's all good. So yeah, let's go over to the main Wiggle screen right, Finiwords screen right now, and let's start. All right. So there's a lot of questions to do in a very short amount of time, so let's get started, and let's see how we do. So once more people are in, we'll kind of talk a bit more about the NASSC that's starting this weekend. Again, Washington, D.C. But in the meantime, you guys can get involved with the Finiwords game. We can start. So we've had 4 marathons so far. Actually, I'll start talking when the ad break is over. But I will have to start eating my first snack. So because I'm under the time pressure, I'm gonna have to start eating it now. And I have there's a mini Haagen-Dazs. If you're here early doors and watching this, this is my first snack of the evening. I do have 5 different snacks in front of me. Again, one of them is fruit, but we will go through them all once you guys get through a certain number of answers and start unlocking them. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to be chowing this down. But we'll have a prediction as well later on in the stream, and you can decide and predict how you think the stream will end tonight. The usual 3 ways. Do you think that the chat will get through all the questions or the answers, and do you think I will get through 2,000 cardbox questions in the time? There's about 2 hours and 10 minutes. So we do have a little bit less time than normal. Again, just start the stream a little bit late, so a bit later than I intended, but it's okay. All good. Still trying to set some time aside for doing this, so hopefully I can get a bunch done when I'm in Washington, D.C. But yeah, if you're watching right now, even if you're not wanting necessarily to get involved with the Finiwords game, feel free to say hello. Always nice to know who is here. Oh, hi to Tom Bickle. Yes, thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know how many years has it been now. I think it's been five years, maybe. I can't remember. Maybe 4 years. It's been a while, whatever it is. Feels like I've been doing this for a long time. But yes, I do appreciate that. Yeah, it's always nice to keep streaming for you guys as well. And yeah. Hopefully still enjoying all this stuff that I'm doing. We're going to be doing a Best Bot series at some point in the lead up to Causeway, so that's what we'll be doing at some point eventually. But yeah, give it a bit more time, we'll get through a bit more of this card box and then we'll start doing some more of it. So that's what we'll be doing. Oh, hello everybody. Good evening. Thank you, Ancient Cosmographer, for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. And thank you for the messages about my affiliate anniversary. All good. But yes, here we are. Again, if you've just raided, yeah, we're doing another marathon race for the within Finiwords. You guys got to try and complete everything on the board before the time expires of about 2 hours. I'm actively trying to get through 2,000 questions in the same time, which I think is a bit harder to do. I did actually start my stream about half hour late today. I'm actually getting ready to fly in about 12 hours from now to Washington, D.C. In preparation for the North American School Scrabble Championships. So yeah, I was too busy packing and sorting out other things for the kids and things. So yeah, took a bit more time out of my evening for the stream at least. But I've got plenty of time on the plane to cardbox anyway, so it's not such a bad thing. Ashik Programmer says, can't stick around for the long, but good luck to all your kids. Thank you very much. Yeah, so we're bringing 3 teams to the tournament in the championship division, which is the division that has, you know, plays in pairs essentially. So both of my daughters are playing in the event. I think they'll be seeded maybe 2nd and 3rd, maybe for the tournament, something like that. I'm not sure. And then we have another team who are very good as well. One rookie player partnering with one of our other students who finished 10th last year, and they're much more improved than they were last time. So I'm looking very hopeful for this year. And yeah, that is what's happening. So I guess as you guys have just turned up, I might as well start the prediction now. Let's just see what happens. So yeah, let's start the prediction now. You guys know what to do. 3 different options, 3 different ways that the stream can end tonight. Pick the one that you think is most likely to happen. Either I will clear my card. Not clear my card. I wish I could. If I get through 2,000 questions before the time expires. If the chat can clear the board within the time also. Or if we both fail to do that, then the timeout, that is it. When the time expires, that is it. So use your aim and quiz wisely, get predicting on what you think the result will be tonight. Yeah, I've still got quite a lot of my card box still. I'm trying to make bigger inroads, as I said. Traveling to and from DC. There should be a fair bit of time on the plane to be able to make a bigger dent into this. So hopefully if I do this again next week, I will be back by Tuesday actually. I'll be back Monday night. So I think I'll probably stream on Tuesday. I will... Hopefully the number of 8,500 will be a lot less. But it might also be a lot more since I'm very busy. But we'll see. We'll see. But yes, in any case, it's all good. It's nice to see everyone here getting involved with the word games. I've put in a few, I've reduced the number of answers for tonight because I started a little bit later, and my bot has just come up with the almost on cue about the 2026 North American School Scrabble Championships. So my daughter Leah and her School Scrabble partner Jonathan Kai will be one of the highest rated teams in the championship division this year in 8th grade. Be their last chance to win this after 4 years in a row finishing in the top 10. So hoping for them to take it down finally, and their last chance of doing this. So we'll see how it goes. And don't forget that you can watch all of the live action from Washington DC in Planet Word on the Let's Play Scrabble YouTube channel. That will be going live Saturday and Sunday. You'll be watching every single game that's there, as well as the final games as well. So I hope that there'll be some teams that I teach that will be on the stream at some point. And I will be literally in the auditorium, in the bottom floor of Planet Word. So I will literally be there, but they'll be in a room 3 stories higher than where I am, playing the game. So very exciting. Very optimistic from my point of view, at least, that our teams will do well at the very least. Whether or not they'll win or not, who knows? Again, it's a best of 1 final for the top 2 teams, so really anything can happen. But in the end of the day, if you finish in the top 2, you just take it down to 1 game, then anything can happen. We'll just have to see how it goes. But yes, I do hope that you all can at least tune in at some point during the weekend to watch this tournament and watch the next generation of Scrabble players show what they can do. So that's what's happening this weekend. For you out there right now who don't, or maybe I guess you might not be there at the start of the stream, I do have 5 different snacks in front of me. I have a large amount of stuff around me, and I will start opening or showing you what I've got once you get past certain numbers. I think maybe 300. Maybe let me think. Maybe 400, maybe 300 or 400. I think we'll do that for the first. Well, for the second one, I've actually had to start eating my first one because it's gonna melt. Thank you, Typo, for the happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you. Yeah, I had to start eating the first one, which is actually an ice cream here. I had to. It's a Haagen-Dazs mini, so I have to open that up, and yeah. I couldn't let that sit here for too long, and I couldn't wait for you, so I had to open it now. And that is stack number 1 for the evening out of 5. So I have a bunch of other things here, which we will get to eventually. I've missed you, says Actor Typo. I've missed you too, man. Is it a plain one or with almonds? It's vanilla. It's now done, complete. So I had to take care of things because I left it out here for a bit too long. I had it in my hand for a bit too long, and it fell apart. So I had to deal with that just then. Hopefully you didn't see. But yes, I do have a bowl here, so it's fine. I'm not sitting in just stickiness here. But yes, that was the first one. Yeah, that was a that was a vanilla. That was actually the one that was actually the treat that I was going to show you on Tuesday, but never actually happened. If anyone cared or even remembered, there was one snack that I had that never turned up. That was what it was. But I'm happy to say that I have 4 other snacks here in front of me that you guys have never seen on the stream yet, so we'll be interested to get your opinions on those ones when the time comes. So don't forget, there is still the prediction that's still ongoing. Half the time has now expired in terms of actually doing that now, or getting involved with that. So yes, definitely would encourage you to get involved with the prediction. Put some coins down on which prediction result you think will happen. in terms of how the stream will end tonight. There's only 3 different ways to end the stream will end. Either the time will get the better of us. That is actually option 3. And if not, then it'd be option 1 or 2. So option 1 would be me getting to 2,000 questions. I've actually got past 200 now, so I'm up to 10% of the way there before the time expires. And option 2 is for you guys now getting through all of the answers on the board before the time expires as well. That's option 2. So we have coins now on option 3 as well. So yeah, keep them coming. Always nice to have coins on all the different options. Just so that somebody, at least somebody, will win something. Guaranteed. The coins will not be burned. But there's still a little bit of time to get involved with that, so if I remember, if I remember, I will give you another nudge in about 4 or 5 minutes from now. So yeah, when you get to 300, I will open a snack. I think I might do it every 300 answers, I think. And as I said, I do have one that is some fruit, so I might leave that one towards the end. Alright, X-Typer, we'll see you around, man. Hope you're doing well. So we have about an hour and 51 minutes left of the stream. We've been going for about 24 minutes or so. So the chat is getting very close to 300 answers now. Alright, so the chat has now gone past 300 answers. So I will start eating another snack here. I would say this is a relatively healthy snack. So I have this in a bowl, and I have a fork because I cannot eat this without some utensil. But what I have here in this bowl, if you want to look at it, is some wasabi salmon. Is it wasabi salmon? Wait, is that right? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Or I think it's sriracha salmon. It's also from Costco. And it's great. So, yeah, it's sriracha. And it is really, really nice. Costco hype, I know. Actually, technically, all of these foods all came from Costco. So, I might as well just be sponsored by Costco at this rate. But it's really good. Is it raw? Yes. Yes, it is raw. Very good. They've got lots of different raw fish options. Like ahi tuna or poke, things like that. But this is one of them. So yeah, that's what I'm eating right now. Somewhat healthy. I can't keep eating all the bad snacks all the time. I definitely have at least 2 not so healthy snacks here. Well, 3 including the one I've just eaten. But yeah. That will be to come later on in stream. I've never seen Muffin with Tentacle answer questions so fast. Well, 4 and 5 letter words. So far, yes. Alright, I did actually forget to remind you, but the prediction's now ended. So thank you to everyone that got involved with the prediction tonight. There's currently no coins on me finishing my 2,000 cardbox questions, and I think that's actually arguably the least likely of the three things to happen. So not too worried about that. But I have pretty much just chowed this all down. Had to portion all this out, but it's all gone now. It's all gone. Snack number 2 done. I will open snack number 3 at 600 answers. You only have about 200 left, so it's not too bad. I'm at 346. I would buy that if I saw it, but I don't think we have it. Yeah, it's always weird because when you go to different Costco's from not even just around the country, but even like abroad, especially in England as well, don't even have a lot of the things that we have here, and vice versa. You know, it's kind of like a different experience. Can I use my Costco membership in any country? I believe you can, yes. So my mum, who is a Costco member in England, can use her Costco card here and be allowed in. Yes. Worldwide. You go to any Costco that you like. Maybe I'll visit American Costco next time I go. You should. Definitely should. Yes, it looks like it's just Muff with Tentacle and Blue Felly both going for it right now. Going at that board real hard, hitting that board real hard. So yeah, admittedly, I still do have a little bit of a tiny amount of packing left to do. I will have to leave my house tomorrow at about 7. I don't know, maybe 7:20 tomorrow morning. It's a 10:30 flight, and we've actually got some problems with TSA right now in New Orleans, so gonna have to get there early. So hopefully everything will be fine, but we'll see. Alright, I'm past 400 questions now. Guys in the chat, 475 set of answers. More, almost getting close to a third of the way through now, so that's pretty good going. I said I'll have another snack to show you when we get to 600 answers in the chat. Yes, Buffin Tentacle, sorry that this is not in the letters are not in the order that you would like them to be in on the screen. Gotta give everyone else a chance here, I guess. But yeah, if there's anyone else out there watching right now, and you want to get involved with the Finiwords game, help the chat get to the goal of finishing everything before the time expires, then feel free to get involved. Alright, chat now getting much closer to 600. We have about just over an hour and a half left of the stream at most. Chat now, actually at the 1/3 mark. As I say this now, I'm approaching 500 questions, which is about a quarter of the way through. All right, so the team chat has now made it to 600 answers. Great job, everybody in the chat. So I will start revealing the snack real soon. Okay. All right, so my next snack. As I said, all of these are Costco purchases, and this one is in here. So I actually have 3 of these. They're in a small bowl here, but they are some caramels. They actually are very soft, and it's got some like sea salt in there as well. They look chewy. They're actually not really that chewy. No, not really at all. But if you're from England, this is actually probably more comparable to like fudge. I know that fudge in the US is actually meaning something different, but it has the same kind of consistency as that, which is very soft. Kind of melts on your tongue kind of thing. So yeah, I've got 3 of these, and I will eat these before you guys will get through another 300 answers. Oh, well, that's my wife. That's telling breaking news. What? What? Don't scare me. A flight got cancelled and rebooked. What? Okay. You want to tell me this on the stream, or do you want to tell me this later? What this means and what we had to wake up for? Instead of a 10:30 a.m. flight, is now 2:45. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Can stream longer. Oh, well, we've already put the timer here. I mean, that does sound okay. I wasn't looking forward to waking up too early tomorrow. And we were kind of more worried that, not so worried, but we had to wake up Oliver early just to say goodbye to him for a couple of days, but now we don't really need to wake him up early. But through LaGuardia and get to DC at 9:30 p.m. What? So, oh man. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. I know that I know we're kind of talking about our business on the stream here, but I think you'll need to tell Jonathan's father and also Jonathan's father as well about that. Make sure that they know what's going on. Oh man. Okay. So yeah, I guess tomorrow is going to be a bit of a longer day than I had anticipated then. But hey ho, that is that. Okay, so I guess the kids. I mean, actually, we're actually traveling not only just with our two daughters, but we actually have two of the other kids. They're the boys who live here. We're actually taking them to the airport too. So I guess that they're not going to turn up so early now. Because they were actually planning to turn up at 7 a.m. to our house, so like I hope that isn't the case now for this stage. Right. Okay. So they're turning up at 11:30 instead. Okay, that's better. Beauf. Right, so actually then, I actually don't necessarily need to, I don't necessarily have to finish packing today then. But it does mean that we're going to get into DC 7 hours later than intended, so that's interesting. Okay. I guess you guys heard it here first. Technically, also tomorrow's a working day for me as well, so at least I'm more around during the working day. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so whilst that has been going on, that has distracted me a little bit. I've fallen a little bit further behind. Which is not surprising since there's two of you who are kind of going at it without really any respite here. No, it's okay, it's all good. I've already done almost 600 questions, so in complete honesty, this is already 600 more than what I would have done normally, so I can't complain by any stretch. But yeah, I'm getting close to 600 questions now. Well, the chat is over 800. I guess I should be eating my snacks here. Maybe maybe I will delay the next snack until 1,000. You just spread it out a bit more. I still have one more caramel here to eat. Oh, you said that everything is slow. Can't redo your cardbox, okay. Glad to be of service then. So, Lindsay, are you still there? Did you tell our girls too that they don't have to wake up so early? They're supposed to email people. Okay, it's okay. Did you go upstairs and tell them? Well, they probably should know also. Okay. Okay, good. Wasn't down that you were on top of everything whilst I'm literally sitting here for other people's entertainment whilst lots of other things are going on. Don't worry. It's okay, everyone. It's okay. The whole house is on fire here, but I'm not dealing with anything. It's all good. Everything's all under control here. No problem. So does it work through all those Costco snacks? Exactly. Trying. I did let you go by your... yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here, whoa. Okay. The pickle chips are fire. Well, that is actually going to be the next snack here. When you get to 1,000, I will show you what they are. This is actually going to be snack number 4 out of 5. We actually have 2 different kinds. If we do, actually. This one is definitely much better. There are dill cucumbers, which are kind of very crispy, kind of like shriveled up almost. And these ones are actually more like, these are basically kettle chips. That is true, yes, that is true. But these are basically like kettle chips, and resemble more like actual chips, but they're not actual chips. Yes. You heard that right. But again, I will show this to you once you get to 1,000. answers. I'm currently going to finish off the last caramel. Taking care of my own business here. Yeah, Equele is really weird because actually I think only one of those takes an ass and the other one doesn't. I think the new one, the EPK, doesn't take an ass. Is that right? But the other spelling does take an ass. Right, you guys are very close to 1,000 answers now. You've already gone past the halfway stage of the race for you guys already. At this rate, it does look like you will get through the entire thing before before the time expires. So if that's a lesson for me, it is that I need to hurry up and answer more questions because I'm not going to get much done otherwise. But as I say that, you have now gone over the 1,000 answer target, which will now reveal my fourth snack out of 5. Again, the fifth one is some fruit, but the fourth one that I have here is the aforementioned pickle chips. So I have them right here. They are like kettle chips. Can't really angle it too much, otherwise I'm going to fall into my keyboard, but here it is. They look like regular chips, to be fair, but this whole room now smells of pickle, so very strong smell of pickle in here now. And it has been for the last hour or so now since I've been streaming, but I don't mind that too much. But still, tasty. So they're all good. I hope that you can't really hear my crunching on the stream, through the mic as well. I'm not sure if you can hear that. Can you actually hear it though? Like, genuine question. I hope it's not. Maybe you want to. Okay, maybe you can't hear it. That's totally fine. For years now, he has made an effort not to eat chips or crackers on the stream. Nothing crunchy goes on the stream. I can't. People might some sickos out there like that kind of noise in their ears, but I know there's a lot of you that don't like crunching sounds or the sounds of people eating on like in your ears in streaming. So I've been trying to avoid that this whole time. But then I found Christian K, who obviously set up my stream and did all those things. More recently told me about a setting on here with the sound that kind of takes out all the background sounds or any loud sounds in the background. So my crunching would have been heard before, but now it's not as loud. Or possibly not even hit. You can't even hear it. Yeah, good evening to Nork as well. Hope you're all having a good evening. Looks like the chat's pretty strong today. Yeah. The chat is pretty strong most times with this. But yeah, this is the 5th marathon that we've been doing now, so I mean, kind of adjusting the numbers and times as time goes on, kind of finding a good kind of balance. But I haven't changed the number of answers that I should be getting, or number of questions answered that I've been doing, because I'm trying to aim as high as I can here. So that's really what I'm trying to do here. But also not give the chat too many answers to do, otherwise you're just not gonna do it. Whilst also putting my body on the line here for like showing you 5 different snacks that I'm eating whilst I'm streaming. And each one will be revealed. Oh, Poussin's was in that. Oh, nice. For every, like, once you get past a certain number of answers from the board, then I will eat another snack. That I have like 5 snacks in front of me here. But yeah, this is the 5th marathon. 4 marathons already gone. The first marathon I actually cleared all 2,000. Cleared 2,000 cardbox questions before the time expired. I think the second one, the chat actually cleared the no, sorry, it was a timeout. The second was a timeout. Neither the chat or I got through all the questions in front of us. And marathons 3 and 4 were actually the chat clearing the Finiwords board completely before the time expires. It's looking more likely that this will happen again tonight. Still over an hour to go. I actually reduced the number of questions because I thought there might not be as many people around. And also I actually started my stream about half an hour late, so I actually didn't want to make it potentially too difficult. I guess we're lucky that Zerafin is not working so well today, and Muffled Tentacle is just getting through all the questions. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Kudos to Zerafin downtime, exactly. It's a butterfly effect, you know? Who would have thought that Zerafin downtime would have meant Muffled Tentacle is answering questions on a stream here? But there's like a 2-second wait between questions, which is maddening. Well, you keep saying that you have about 2,000 questions per day. So, if you have to wait 2 seconds, that actually adds up to a lot of time. My mom has a coffee mug with Phuket on it. Huh. Yeah, it's back from the ads, thank you. Yep. There might be one more ad break before we leave, but I don't know. Maybe not. If you guys finish everything quickly enough, then there might not be another one. So I'm going to say maybe at 1400, if you get to 1400 answers done, then I will reveal the last snack. That's essentially halfway from now to the end. And I need a bit more time to eat these chips here. Do you buy regular kiwis or do you buy the is it called the yellow kiwis or the red kiwis? Well, the others were like twice the price. Yeah, they are. No regular kiwis for me. Okay. Have you ever tried them? No. Oh. Are they different? Yes, they're very different. I think they're a lot sweeter as well. Much less likely to be kind of sour. But it's one of those things, I would always say, you should just try it once. Just try it. You like sour kiwis? Are you a monster? What's going on here? I bought persimmons last week for the first time, so I do try new things. Wait, so you're gonna have to time out for the dumb ones here. Oh, you mean what is a persimmon? Please remind me what they are. Chinese fruit, I think. Oh. Interesting. Orange yellowish. Okay. Is there a different word for it somewhere? Looks like a tomato. It tastes like a pear. Wait, I need to search this up. Uyu? What's that? Wait, persimmon. Oh, those. Um, it's, oh, we could, oh, wait a minute. So I've always known it being called as a Sharon fruit. I don't know who in the world actually uses that description. I always called it a Sharon fruit. And when I type in Sharon fruit, it comes up with persimmon. Yes. I think maybe in England it is maybe called that, I think. I'm not really sure. That's why I guess that explains why I was I had never never really heard of it. Okay, well, I used to have those when I was younger, when I was a kid as well. Yeah, they're good. I find they don't really taste as much though. Like I think there are other fruits that may taste of actual things, but I don't know. Like a bit, there's a bit more to it, but I don't know. No, yeah, exactly. There you go. I mean, it tastes good, but when they're sweet, they're really nice. Exactly, yes. Some of them are not. They're a bit unripe. I guess you have to wait for it, but sometimes, yeah, you have to find the good ones. Yes. But yes, I do like persimmons. They just won't necessarily be like near the top of my list of the things I would buy, and I imagine that they would be relatively expensive as well. But they're kind of exotic, I guess. At least more on the exotic side. But yeah, wow, I didn't realize. I didn't know that persimmon was Sharon fruit. They're on sale for 50 cents? What? Okay. Yeah, take that opportunity. Try it. Try it out. So it's actually very hard to get, not say very hard specifically, but it is, as you could probably imagine, it's hard to get a 5-year-old to try new things, especially food. So my son, who's five now, I think it's generally more on the adventurous, more say, I mean, as a 5-year-old gets, more on the more adventurous side than other 5-year-olds in terms of trying out new food. So we always ask him, you should try something new. Just try one thing that you haven't had before. At least that way you can tell me that you like it or you don't like it. And I have a saying, a motto of like, you should try everything twice. Because you might not like it the first time. Or maybe you might be in a mood or something, I don't know. Just not in the right frame of mind, and then maybe when you're feeling a bit different, you should try it again. And if you don't like it the second time, then okay, that's fair enough. So it's hard to get Oliver to try things. But he does try a bunch of things. We go to Chinese restaurants and there's lots of weird food there. And we're like, yeah, just try it. Let's see if you like it or not. And then we ask him to how well do you like it? And he puts his 2 thumbs up, or like kind of like this or like this. Like he kind of does that. And he kind of gives a rating out of 10, I guess, to 0. And it might be like this. It might be like a, I don't know, like a 6 or something like this in the middle. I don't know. So that's kind of what we do. Blue Freddy says, my autism messes with my sense of taste and makes me neurologically picky. I mean, that's fair enough. I have so many taste and texture things that really limit what I'm able to see. I mean, that's that's just how it is. That's fine. I mean, there's a lot of good food out there, but again, there's also a lot of not so good food out there too, so you're not missing a bunch of those things at least. Costco gave us dried persimmons as a sample last time and I ate it. Oh. Maybe I didn't necessarily clock on to what it was. Or like I didn't realize that was what a persimmon was. Because it was dried and it wasn't in its like natural shape. Oh no. But I do remember like seeing that word like recently. And I couldn't remember what it was. Or where I saw it. But that makes sense though. I think I missed from Costco cinnamon pull-aparts. Are they still a thing there? Costco had Krispy Kreme donuts this week. They typically don't have those in Canada. Yeah, sometimes they have just a random stuff, like just for like a couple of weeks, and you're like, where did this come from? Costco's version of a cinnamon roll. You mean like the ones that Asia Cosmographer makes? We have them, and sometimes they cover them up in purple and green and gold for Mardi Gras. You know what? There are so many things in Costco that I probably don't even know what they are. Again, as a somewhat ignorant foreigner, I'm not really. Well, technically, I'm not really a foreigner anymore. Ignorant non-American born person, I guess I would say. Those things are probably still there. Like my wife knows that they're there and whatever, knows what they are, and I'm like, I don't even look at it. Like I have no idea what those were. Bunch of cinnamon rolls put mashed together, and you pull them apart. Is it like the like Hawaiian bread? But like in cinnamon roll form? Okay. Okay. I think I can have an idea what they look like. Yeah, like 8 of them in a round pan. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We're getting close to the 1400 mark now. I'm actually getting very close to finishing these chips. I don't have much left now. Some of you might be wondering why I'm eating so much food during the stream. And I'm like, you just do this all the time? This is not, I mean, I don't know how I explain this, but essentially I would be, if this was like a normal stream where I was not eating, I would probably be eating all of this after the stream anyway. Not necessarily all of this, but I'll be eating a bunch of things after the stream because I'm just hungry. Not sure why you care what we think. I care what you guys think. You guys are here. You guys tune into this. Like, you actively could do like a million more important things or more fun things than in this world right now than watch me. But here you are, you're all here watching me, listening to me, answering words on the screen. So I do care what you guys think. That is, you know, you overestimate what I have going on. Trust me, I do not overestimate anything that's going on. Because you're here. You're here, that is the reason why. I rephrase that. There's nothing going on in your life right this second. Let's just say that. Not general. God, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Night Pig sounds like a badass super. Yeah, someone should make some kind of Marvel comic about that. Alright, so that's done. That's the fourth snack that I had in front of me. We'll be opening or showing you, not opening anything, I'm showing you what the fifth one and last one will be. As you guys get through the last 300 answers left. And there's still 51 minutes left of the stream, at most. I'm gonna have to make this quiz a lot harder, but the one moment that I will do that, you guys will probably like not answer anything. So I don't know. It's a tough balance, you know. Again, I don't know who's turning up and who's going to be here, but it is what it is. Okay, so Dad Gets Schooled. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you for that. Again, if you are interested, then feel free to ask any questions you have about Scrabble or about what's going on right now. Anything general about that, then feel free. Or feel free to say hello as well. That's completely up to you. Oh, hello. There you go. With the emojis. I like that. Hello to you. And again, if there's anyone else out there watching right now and is enjoying the stream and you don't already follow this channel, please do exactly what Dad Gets Scored just did. Hit that follow button right now. It would be great if you can. So yeah, again, feel free to ask about anything if you are interested in anything that you're seeing. Yeah, I actually can't even remember what we were talking about now, but we have about 50 minutes left at most. You guys are probably going to finish this, I would say, probably next, maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. You're about to eat a new snack. That is true. I will get to that. Nork is asking, I didn't mean to ask. I vaguely remember hearing about some kind of club rules to make it easier for a CSW and NW player to play more fairly. Does that ring a bell to anyone? I think that different clubs have different rules. It might depend on who is there and how experienced that those players in question might be. Like, I haven't played an NWO game at my club for quite some time. But when I do, I normally have, like, Ziziva open on my phone. I'll have it open, and then I'll just leave it as, like, the word judge. And I will just check the words that I don't know if they're in NWO or not. But I'll leave it on the table so you can see that I'm not, like, searching for words. I mean, I don't think anyone's really thinking that I'm going to search words anyway, but I will leave it on the table just to check. But instead of, like, having to, like, flick through an actual book, right? It just makes it much faster to just word judge and just check if that's a valid word or not. But again, it means that it's basically plain to void, right? Really. And, like, I'll just let my opponent, whoever's playing, if they play a non-word, then I will let them just go again. or I will just try and play NWL without really knowing too much about what's a word and what's not, and I will just play words that I know are words. And I'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how many games I can win by just doing that. By basically playing, like, going through all the candidate moves and being like, oh, this one looks like it should be okay, and I'll just play that. I just play regular double challenge, and if I lose a turn, I lose a turn. Who cares? Yeah. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But if people want like a decent game, and again, I'm not playing anyone particularly like 2000 raid where like that is going to make a big difference. But you can get by, like, you know, by just playing words that you know are words. Especially if you have like most of the Collins dictionary already in your head, then it's like, okay, let's just go down the list. Which one is good? Let's go with that. Okay, so I do have another snack. I'm going to do this now before I forget and before the time expires. But I do have some fruit here. This is going to end the stream in terms of like snacks on a more healthy note. And I have some fruit, and I have some cut up. Can you see this? I don't know. I can't get it closer to you. I have some cut up pineapple. Lindsay cut up a pineapple early this evening, and here it is. So I'm gonna wash down all the chocolate that I had just earlier. My first snack, which was if you guys didn't see it, was a mini Haagen-Dazs. Here's a mini Haagen-Dazs wrapper that's still here. Some chips, some caramels. What else do I have? I can't remember what else I had now. Some other things I can't remember. Yeah, I've even forgotten what I've even eaten already. But yes, we end with something a bit more healthy. Well, it was a Costco box, yes. 30? You think I'm some kind of monster? Come on, it's just 20. And just so you know, there's still about like 4 left. Yeah. I haven't eaten them all yet, come on. Who do you think I am? To be fair, this is actually, I think, the second one that I've had, so I will not... I will refuse to put my hand up and say that that was me. I'm literally eating this for stream purposes. Entertainment purposes only. But I think this is the second one I've had, so yeah. But again, you don't have to believe me. But I do care about what you think, so you know, for the fans, exactly, for the fans. That's why I got new followers just now, you know, I'm eating food. They're really here for the food, not for the anagramming. We're breaking new boundaries here, we're new, you know, go to new lengths here. That's because there were no Kinder Bueno ice cream cones. That is true. There is like tiny ice cream cones that are like this big. That like you could just eat in one go. That is several Haagen-Dazs, yes, that is it. It's a hard life, you know. Sometimes I don't know how I live. It's just... And you're witnessing that now too. It's just like, come on, man. What's going on here? What are you doing? There's an unfilled niche for Food Network plus Scrabble crossovers, exactly, and that is now being filled by me. There you go. I'm exactly what the world wanted. And you're here at the right place too, so it's all good. Muffin tentacle beans with an M. Doesn't take an S. Scrabble Costco crossover, yes. which seems to be pretty much the topic of every stream that we do now. Especially whilst I'm doing this and I'm actually eating the food that we got from Costco. But I probably need to put like some kind of Costco logo on the stream or something. But I probably don't want to get done for like, you know, representing Costco or anything on here and get into a lawsuit. So maybe best I don't. Be on the safe side here. Yeah, we need Costco and then we need Red Bull. They're the two things that we need, and then we're cooking. We're really cooking from the stream. Kirkland Austin stream. I need to wear a t-shirt that just says Kirkland brand on it. They can get those t-shirts, right? I need one of those. I guess it's not really anytime soon, but I guess Father's Day is closer to now than my actual birthday, so bear that in mind. Make a note. I got a shirt that says "I got that dog in me" and has a sign for a Costco. So my first snack tonight is a large pepperoni pizza. Costco food court. Yes, and the wait, what's that? That cheese bake you can get. That's like 2,000 calories or something. I'm like, how does anyone eat that? It's like, so yeah, chicken bake. Yeah, that's what I mean. It was like it's like huge. That's gonna feed you for a whole day. Like, don't eat that in one go. You don't need to eat for the rest of the day. Like, how can you? How? I can't justify it. I mean, I think I have bought it once before because I need to taste it. I just need to taste it, right? Gotta see what it tastes like. I think I did share a bit of it with Lindsay as well. But it was just like, wow, this is substantial. Welcome to America. Everything, every portion is like 50% too big. Caramel brownie sundae, yes. Have you tried that before, Lindsay? I can't remember. Oh, I mean, I think this is something that you bought. Yes. Yes, my kid yoinked it up me when I got home. That is true. And she did not sleep for 3 days due to excessive sugar. Stuck half in the freezer and she found it. Yeah, nothing gets past these kids, you know. They just start rooting around. You know what kids do? They just leave things lying around. We put it away, we forget about it, and then they just find it again, put it back out. Or they just like find things that are just lying around. It's like, yeah, nothing gets past them. Despite what you may think, or may want to think. The only way that you can get past them if you literally throw it into the trash and like hide all, and like dig it out like a dog and like put it at the bottom of the trash and they won't see it. So actually one thing that happened, I will bring this up because Lindsay's here. But there was one time when Oliver, I mean, he did some kind of drawing or something. And this was like a 4-year-old person, a 4-year-old doing a drawing. You can imagine what it's like, right? There's just like scribbles everywhere. And then Lindsay, well, Oliver was saying, this is my artwork. This is what I did at school, or whatnot. And then I think when he wasn't looking, she put it in the trash. And then when Oliver opened the trash to throw something in there, he saw it in there. And then he started crying. He's like, why did you throw my artwork away? And then we're like, oh. I'm looking at Lindsay and I'm like, oh, well, I'm waiting to see what you're going to say here. I know, so I'm just saying nothing gets past them, even though you might think it's gone. It is not gone. It might not be gone. You need to root around in the trash and get your arm in there and start like putting it underneath things so they can't see it. Does she blame you? It's what I would have done. It couldn't have been me because I did not touch it. I saw it and I didn't touch it. I think I walked off. I walked away. So it was definitely not me. But she said it was an accident. Yes, and it's now hanging on his door in his room. Yes, there's a picture of a pizza. I think it was just it was already like a drawing of a pizza, but you just have to color it in. But it's there now. I think that's what it was, wasn't it? No, that wasn't it. Is that it? Yeah, that was it. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's a lesson everyone must learn. We do save a lot of stuff. To be fair, we do. There's a lot of stuff in his room that's just like artwork and things, the schoolwork, old schoolwork. Alright, so the chat now, you're down to the last 100 or so answers. Austin was mad at me about how much I kept for the girls when they were young. Trying to do better with Oliver and he catches me. Yes, exactly. Nothing gets past Oliver. He's very, very on the ball, so to speak. But yes, I'm definitely not a hoarder in any way. I very much would live a minimalist lifestyle if it was up to me. And any kind of things like that, like artwork or whatever, I would just scan it and then I would throw it away. Unless it was something that was really good and then you want to put it on a wall or something. But if it's not on a wall, then it's going to go in a drawer somewhere and you never see it again. So it's like, just put it in the cloud somewhere. And then you can show it to them when they're older and be like, here you go, this is all your stuff. Do what you want with it. And then we can make space for other things that might take up space in the house, you know. So that's just me, though. Not everyone agrees with that or can bring themselves to throwing things away as easily as I do. But that is, yeah, how it is. But yeah, we're actually getting towards the end of this race now. There's about 35 minutes left of the stream to go, but we're going to be finishing very soon because it looks like the chat is going to finish the board within the next couple of minutes, I think. There's all miserable words left. I just wanted to try and get to I just wanted to get to over 1,000 answers. What is that? Where is that? Oh, there's 3. Oh boy. There's one beginning with A, one beginning with G. Wait, what's the other one? Oh boy. You got it? Oh, A. Okay. You got it. What was the other word? Was that 3? I can't even remember what the third one was. Oh, Grand and Glare. Okay, okay. I knew just remembered one of those. I should have just got the other one. My bad. Yeah, the ones at the end are always the most difficult. They're kind of the drags now, aren't they? They're all the ones that I mean, apart from the one that just popped up, but mostly they're the ones that have just been put to the side for this whole time, and now we've got to tackle them. But I believe in all of you to get through it relatively quickly. But yes, otherwise I will start kind of wrapping up very soon whilst you guys are still here. But yeah, as you may have heard earlier in stream, me and my wife Lindsay and our 2 girls, Lee and Penny, we'll all be heading over to Washington, D.C. for the North American School Scrabble Championships. We'll be going there tomorrow. Starts on Saturday morning, all the way until Sunday afternoon-ish in the US time. Eastern time. And yeah, we have 3 teams going. Hopefully they'll all do very well. Hopefully they will have a lot of fun. Hopefully one of the teams will win. One of our teams will win. Hopefully. That is the overall goal here. But yes, you can catch all of that action live on the Let's Play Scrabble YouTube channel. So just go to youtube.com and then just /letsplayscrabble.com, I think it is. Or just search for Let's Play Scrabble. On there, go subscribe to the channel. That will be the next thing that they will be streaming this weekend. So be ready for that. And me and Lindsay will be there in the auditorium of the Planet Word Museum in Washington, D.C. Exciting times. This will be the 5th time now that we have been going to Washington, D.C. in a row. So we're very well versed in the lay of the land. That place. That's always fun to go there. But yeah, hopefully all goes well, and you can hopefully see the final games. Hopefully one of our teams will be in the final and can take down the big victory. That's what we're hoping that will happen. As well as also the other division, which is the high school division from 9th grade to 12th grade, all playing solo instead of in pairs, which is the 3rd to 8th grade division. So yeah, that's what's coming up for us next. And if I didn't even tell you any of that stuff, you probably wouldn't even realize that I would be gone, because I do plan on streaming on Tuesday, which would be the next day that I would generally be streaming anyway. Maybe I can tell you a bit more about what happened there on that next stream. And I think we'll probably be doing more cardbox streams like this all the way up until like towards the end of this month. Again, depends on how many questions that I have left to go in my cardbox. I've got over 1,000 done now, so I'm happy with that. And if I can get it down to a low number overall, then I will probably put this down to the side and start playing against the best spot again in another series. So that's what we're going to be doing into the lead up towards the Causeway tournament that is being held in Bangkok, Thailand, in the end of May. So it's actually about 2.5 months away. It's not that long. So I also cannot be streaming just this for the next 2 months. I need to be actually playing some games. So there is some urgency to getting this done relatively soon. So yeah, again, if you have enjoyed the stream and you don't already follow this channel, you might also be watching this. Although some of you are watching this live right now, as I'm saying this to you, but some of you might be watching this in retrospect. You might be watching this back. And if you just discovered this, you don't already follow the channel, please hit that follow button. It'd be greatly appreciated. You can also subscribe to this channel. Just like what Nork has just done, literally on cue. I didn't even plan that. And that's another gif of Oliver when he was like 1 or 2. Yeah, remembered your lines. Thank you. Just exactly. That's why you're here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nog, for your sub. Just got to say, if you can support the stream by becoming a subscriber to this channel, and just like Nog, if you have Amazon Prime, the subscription, you get 1 free sub to any channel on Twitch, literally for free. It doesn't cost you anything. It is literally the meaning of free. Like, you don't even have to do anything to earn it. You just have to have Amazon Prime, and you just shop on Amazon or whatever, link it to your Twitch account, and you just get a free Amazon Prime sub for any given month. So if you're not already subscribed to anything and you do have that, please consider subscribing to this channel. And it would be greatly appreciated. Again, any little bit helps. And hope we can spread and grow Scrabble streaming on platforms like Twitch, and we're also dual streaming onto YouTube right now as well. By which, of course, you can also subscribe to that channel too. But yeah, there's only 2 answers left, and they're both kind of high probable sixes that are kind of sat there right now. And once you get these answers, then I will pay out the prediction result, which is chat clearing in Finiwords. Again, assuming that you guys will get these two answers within the next 28 minutes. I like those odds, but again, you haven't got them yet. But we'll see. This isn't necessarily a snack either, but I also do have some Vizzy hard seltzer as well. So I do have this. It is alcoholic, yes. I can crack it open now that the race is pretty much over. Do not they say about not drinking and driving, but don't drink in cardbox. Everything will be wrong. We'll have a big backlog tomorrow morning. Alright, one answer's gone. Sardell. That's taking ass. So it should have been, I would say, should be one of the easier ones to get, potentially, if you knew that. Since it's a bingo. But there you go. Okay, Euresis is the last one. Well done to you guys. And yeah. Thank you. Muffet Tentacle with a huge score in the 5 figures. Might be one of the highest numbers I've actually seen on here. Blue Valley with 4,000 points, Verta Bushline with over 2,000, and with, again, notable shout out to Nork, who came about halfway through with 1,300 points as well. So thank you for the hustle there tonight. Appreciate that a lot. As always, again, this can't really happen without you guys being here, so I do appreciate that a lot. And again, we will pay out the prediction, which is option 2, chat clearing in Finiwords. So if you vote for that, well done. So there it is. Yeah, so that is about it. I'm gonna go and go rest and be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's journey to Washington DC. I will also finish my pineapple and my Vizzy and maybe answer a few more questions. I got to just over 10, well, over 1,000. But yeah, that's about it. I'll hopefully be back on Tuesday, as long as I'm not too tired. But I do plan to be here on Tuesday doing marathon number 6 on this thing. So hopefully you guys will be here to join me for that. Vertibush said, thanks for the stream. This has been a nice way to spend my spring break. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Nox says, thanks for the stream. I hope the tournament's a good time. I hope so too, and I hope that you guys can at least check in some of the action as well on the Let's Play Scrabble YouTube channel over the weekend. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna go raid somebody, I guess. Let's see. Okay, I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna go raid Iron Rosen. He's a chess player. He also does play in Scrabble tournaments as well. He played in the World Cup in St. Louis last year. Looks like he's playing some chess right now, so I'm just gonna go raid him. Looks like Axel Typo is actually also like in the chat, so I'm gonna go raid him. So yeah, again, thank you all for watching. Appreciate you all. Back on Tuesday, hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully with a coach's gold medal as well in our pocket. Hopefully the kids can do us proud and play well. I think that's all we can do and have a good time. So I think that's what we're hoping for. Again, hopefully you guys enjoy it. So until then, we'll see you around very soon. See you on Tuesday. Until then, we'll see you guys later. Enjoy Iron Rosen. Good night, everyone.